So, what does customer service mean to us?
The speed of service.
Speed of service.
Definitely.
All right. What else?
Happy customer.
Happy customers.
Return customers, frequent visits.
Returning customers.
Customers that feel that they belong with the brand.
They belong. I love that.
The customer who trusts your brand.
Trust. That's a big word. Let's talk about that.
A customer feels that he's honored guest at his own home. Seeing our store as a store all the time, clean to touch is a trust piece, consistent food quality.
I think trust for different people means different things. But it's very important for us to gain our customers' trust if we want them to keep coming back to our restaurants, right? So they have to trust in our food quality, they have to trust in our service, but they also have to trust in the fact that when they come to our restaurant, they feel like they're at home. When they come to one of our brands, they feel like they're part of the brand. They feel like they're comfortable, they're connected, they understand how everything works together. And also, as you know, like when the pandemic hit, trust changed for a lot of people. It became about how to stay safe, how to still go out and enjoy what you want to do, but at the same time, not be worried about getting sick or getting somebody else sick. So there's a lot of different things that we had to factor in order for us to be able to do that. So one of the first things that we did is eliminate the menu because people didn't want to touch things, right?
True.
So the contactless, scannable menu definitely has
like the one you guys used.
Definitely had a big impact in our business. Also, another thing that we had to accommodate for is the spacing within the restaurant because we wanted people to still come in. We still wanted them to feel like this is their home.
They need to be comfortable.
For our customers to feel like they can come and trust us as a brand and continue to have those positive experiences with us.
How do we take this in our own fields, in our own sort of expertise to deliver this experience to a guest where they feel that we are a safe place?
I think our team should give the customers or our guests this trust through the confidence. Our team are empowered to create happy customer experience every minute of every day. So I think simple and authentic smile will give the customer big trust because after CMT done, GET, great work, we done lots of things during the pandemic and now it's in the store. So their smile is very important to show the customer confidence and trust.
So Ramadan, what do we do in your department that enables us to have further understanding of the changes that customers go through or the changes that we need to make for them?
We made sure to let our franchisors add such questions which are very sensitive to the customers in terms of the trust, pandemic.
So these are the customer service questions that
Yes.
we send to customers who come to our brands. Guest track.
And the local brands as well.
All right. So we evaluate, we look at these surveys, and then if there is a need to add
Look at
questions, we do.
Definitely. After they take the survey, we analyze the data and we share the opportunities with the stakeholders one by one. As an example, I can talk about the contactless delivery service that we have for the takeaway segment. It was something new to start with, and we got the trust of the customers to order through this service. They are saying that absolutely we are doing something fantastic which has not been done in Kuwait before. And based on that, the number of transactions and the sales generated from this segment has been escalated step by step, month over month. We have a lot of different type of researches. One of them is through the QR code. You scan the QR code to fill up the survey,
Right.
as an example. Another thing is face-to-face interviews. We sat with the customer face-to-face on a single table and we share the data together, the information. Furthermore, we have the focus group sessions, the food tasting sessions, the phone calls. Each single research has different type of methodology to step in. To achieve these results, we have to sit with the stakeholders and to get the objective behind the study. Why do they need to have this research or this data?
The most important thing for us to just recognize and understand is that in order for us to be able to design for the customer, it has to start with the customer.
Right.
So there's a lot of collaboration between marketing and MI based on that. And we use those insights and that information that is extracted in order for us to build informed decisions. Before we launch a promotion, the items that we combine together, the price points that we set, that we also test because we don't want to roll out and put all that effort into the creative that is being set, the rollouts at the store level, the training, and not be sure that the campaign that is coming towards the stores and going to be customer facing is not going to be a hit. It's very important for us to do this today because there's a lot of competition in the market. There's a lot of options for people to choose from. And you no longer just have to go to the store to find out what your options are. You can check online. Everything's available on social platforms, Talabat, Deliveroo, all these different aggregators that are available. A lot of the offers that happened during the pandemic were based on us understanding what the customers were ordering from a perspective of receipt, but at the same time, taking in a lot of the past researches that we've done in order for us to understand what items to combine with each other and at what price point to set them. So for example, the deluxe deal, the BOGO that we did for Pizza Hut. There's a lot of understanding of what the customer wants. Also by looking at the history of the transactions. What are people buying? What are they spending? When they buy a Whopper, what else are they buying with? When they buy a Royal, what else are they buying with it? If somebody's ordering a kids meal, what else can we upsell or push with that kids meal to go?
Caesar, how do we reach these customers that are sitting all over the country, about 5 million of them?
Yeah, so it's interesting. Customers are, at the end of the day, they are people, just like us. They want to be treated just like you would treat yourself.
Right.
What we do as then e-commerce and digital is we try and take this data and we try to partition it, okay, into segments. So we look at, okay, that this level of customer would spend a certain way. This type of customer would react a certain way. And then we dig even further. So we then start to prioritize our channel strategy. So we say, okay, we have SMS, we have email, we have online marketing, we have our, let's say, push and other organic channels.
Yep.
And we say, which of these channels would be best suited for which type of segments? So we target a Burger King brand, let's say, more on Facebook because the frequency and the value seekers are primarily Facebook driven, for example. And then, of course, with the LSM team's help, we look at, okay, how can we target other channels like, let's say, digital coupons?
Okay.
Let's say, possibly Gmail advertising, maybe LinkedIn advertising.
All right.
And we say, are these kinds of customers, corporate customers, customers who tend to buy bigger amounts, where would they be? And then we target them through all these digital channels. So in terms of reach, it's actually a very simple methodology. You create a partition of types of customers, you prioritize these partitions, you create a channel strategy for them, and then you send the most relevant offers to them. SMS would be a very good example.
Yeah.
With Burger King, we found that in a specific area, Saad Al Abdullah, at a specific time,
Yeah.
for a specific offer,
Yo. Okay.
the redemption rate was a lot higher than the other, let's say, segments.
Okay.
And then we took that information and we tried to apply it then to another area, and we saw different results,
Okay.
right? So we saw
Very
maybe
good.
better results in that case. So then we targeted even by time. So a difference of a half an hour in time can mean a difference in redemption of even 0.2 to 0.5%. So with our own websites and apps, the nice thing is that because these are digital platforms, you have a lot of tools and you have a lot of analytics that come in through these platforms. So I can know, for example, at this specific time of the day, people tend to order a specific product from the app
Okay.
much more than they would order that product on the website.
All right.
And then I can take the two and I can deal with them in different strategies. What happens is on a weekly basis, we review the performance coming out of that. So a certain week might not always have the same performance for the website and the app, or even, let's say, email, as the week before that. So we're constantly in a state of trying to optimize the variance in terms of time, in terms of spend, and in terms of who we target on a week-to-week basis.
We reach out to customer on the phone, on email, on text,
SMS.
SMS, right?
Email.
On push notification,
Yes.
email, I said,
Yeah.
right? On aggregators,
Social media.
on social media.
Yes.
What else?
Influencers.
Influencers. This is like an all-out focus.
Customer advocacy is very important. So when the customer comes to the store, has a great experience, they're going to take a photo, they're going to share that experience, they're going to go home, they're going to tell a friend, they're going to tell a family member. That's free marketing. That's the best kind of marketing that we
Right.
can get. So it's very important for us to build that trust in order for us to be able to gain this experience. It's not just about what marketing is doing and what DT is doing and what MI is doing. It's also about what the operations is doing at the store level, because if we bring the customers in and the customers don't enjoy that final step of the experience, it's going to be very hard for us to be able to build back on that.
Now the customer is convinced, they're loyal, they've heard somebody say something, and they have just walked in. So how do we keep them?
Well, absolutely. This is a great alliance and synergy between all the departments. And for example, when we have a new campaign or a new promotion, we get all the data from them, we align with marketing, and we even merge our operation calendar with marketing calendar in order to prepare ourselves early before the campaign happen. 2 weeks early to get our team trained, and we do roll out to looking into details to get the customer satisfaction and exceed their expectation. It's all about our passion for service, our belief that our guests are the kings. We need to believe in this and we need to act accordingly. Smile is the name of the game. We need to keep on smiling and we need to thank them for the business and visiting us. So start with a smile, end with thanks and appreciation. Between this, we have lots of things to do. But all our driver and this message for them, you have in the receipt the customer name. So how about going to the customer and say, "Hi, Mr. Ramadan, I hope you will love this pizza. I hope I came fast for you." This is very important. Also in our drive-through. Our drive-through is great opportunity.
Absolutely.
We need to turn from service to hospitality by greeting the customer, being very real and natural.
How important to you guys, not operation, to you guys that the delivery experience ends with a wow at the end?
It's definitely very important because drivers are ambassadors outside the restaurants. They represent us. They're the last touch point pre the food experience that connects with the customer and delivers what our brand is all about. So it's very important, the delivery message that gets sent across there.
We have lots of tools actually to get our team member and manager to empower, to serve our guests better. We have Ignite, which is such a fantastic tool to empower our team member to exceed the guest expectation. Also, we need to think about personalizing the service. It is really important from everybody within our team. First thing, and I would say by default, food quality and quantity need to be consistent. The consistency is very important in our products. Then the service and the smile. Be yourself, enjoy your time, and do things. You love your work, enjoy it, and you will rise.
2021, we're going to be more data-driven.
Yeah, that's good.
We're going to be more relevant. And we're definitely going to be much more creative. And we're going to have a lot of firsts, just like the BK Gaming app. We are the first in the Middle East. We are the first in the world. And definitely we can't do those things without the help and the support of the operations. You're our number one support. And the reason we do everything that we do is because we want to make sure that you guys are successful. That's why we're becoming more data-driven. That's why we want to become more relevant. That's why it's very important for us to have a lot of focus on our customer journey, to delight our customer, to make sure that once that customer has experienced our brand, he wants to keep coming back. He wants to keep having this experience over and over with us.
Our business is designed to serve. And to serve, we have to serve guests. And these guests is what makes a business like Kout a business, right? Our mission, we talk about it all the time. We are empowered to create happy customer experiences every minute of every day. 2021 is all about how do we grow this market share? How do we create more experiences where we get more loyal customers, where they come and they love our ideas, where we can discover more of how we can target them. And of course, where operators are the best of the best of the best. And I can't wait for us to show the world what we can do and what we are about in the way we deliver customer service.